We're back for some more news, and this time we are going to be talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Who actually wears the pants in this relationship?
Nobody does anything crazy to get my attention.
Come on, Taylor.
The best advice I've ever gotten was to be kind to people.
First of all, you know, dating these two celebrities meeting is like everybody is watching what they're doing. And today in traditional relationships, there are a lot of women that probably would not date a man or even consider dating a man that did not earn equal amount of money or more. Now, in this case, although Travis Kelce is actually worth about $40 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth, Travis Kelce is worth $40 million, but Taylor Swift this year, because of the Eras Tour and her business acumen, her brand value is $1.1 billion. So it seems like 40 million pales in comparison. So how much money did the NFL gain from the Taylor Swift effect? Let's take a look at that, okay? So the Taylor Swift effect brought the NFL $122 million in brand value and actually increased ticket sales and viewership. In her first game, when she sat in Travis Kelce's box with Travis Kelce's mom, the very next day, I think that the ticket sales were through the roof. In fact, according to stats, it was the most viewed game that happened after she had watched the first game. In October 2023, MarketWatch reported that Swift created a brand value of $122 million for the NFL. That was just from the day she went on Kelce's game alongside his mom, and the couple left together at an event as seen in a viral clip. Now, the Chiefs won over the Chicago Bears 41-10 that evening, and as a result, the NFL changed their Twitter X bio to, "We had the best day with you today." Now, this is a line from Swift's song, "The Best Day," from her second album, Fearless, which was released in 2008. 3 days later, there was a 175% increase in sales on the ticketing platform StubHub. Now, it was for the Chiefs-Jets game, which is now the second highest selling game of the NFL season. And they also had over 24 million viewers, the most watched NFL broadcast of that week. Experts also say that Travis Kelce could be earn an extra $5 million more since dating Taylor Swift. So we ask ourselves, who wears the pants in the relationship? You very rarely watch or see Taylor wearing pants. In fact, we know that she's wearing dresses, sequins, all the things. Travis Kelce is wearing the pants. But in most relationship dynamics, particularly in the traditional heterosexual man-woman role, men are typically the ones that are expected to be the breadwinners, okay? The ones with the highest earning potential, while women, particularly women like Taylor, who are extremely feminine, who, you know, you would think all of the Swifties and all of the people who are fans of Taylor see her in her romance movies. Yes, she's a boss babe. Yes, she's a boss girl. But at the end of the day, they want to see her with a man that's going to sweep her off her feet, take care of her, do all the traditional things that, you know, young girls are expecting their idol to be looking for. Now, it's really hard to beat, like what, she is literally the top 1%. How many billionaires are there that she can choose from to date? Not that many, particularly somebody who's an astrological match. These guys, according to astrology, are incredibly great partners. So they've got the stars aligned, they just don't have bank accounts aligned. She makes a considerable amount more money than he does. So what is the typical effect of people in relationships who are dating, women in particular, that I've worked with, and those who are successful, typically they'll always ask me as a matchmaker, I want to meet somebody who I can respect, who earns an equal amount of money or more. That can be challenging to do, again, when you just are worth 1.1 billion. So now, according to Psychology Today, let's take a look at what the impact is traditionally when it comes down to men and women who are dating and there's such a major age gap. All right, so according to Psychology Today, traditionally within heterosexual relationships, men were the breadwinners. We know this. The man brought home the bacon. His wife raised the children. Movies, television programming, and all forms of advertising incorporated this version of the family structure. But let's face it, times have changed, and this is a struggle with a lot of women who are out earning, who are out educating, who are pretty much on their own, which makes most men intimidated by that. Not a lot of men can handle a woman that is earning a lot more money, particularly in the family dynamic and a family situation. Now, how does this play out in the power dynamic? Is she actually wearing the pants? That would really depend on what Travis Kelce's view of himself is and view of the traditional family role. Now, imagine you watch a couple, they're having dinner and the check comes, and then he points to his wife or female partner, whatever the case is. And again, I'm talking right now about heterosexual relationships because that is literally the dynamic between Travis and Taylor. They're in a heterosexual relationship. And in heterosexual relationships, traditionally, again, men are expected to be the breadwinners, pick up the check. In this case, she is more than likely to be able to pick up the check and probably buy the damn restaurant. So how would Travis Kelce be feeling? I think based on the upbringing and what we know of the traditional family that he was raised in, including his older brother, wife, kids, the whole bit. And of course, his brother is also an NFL star and out earning his current wife. I have no idea whether Travis ever felt that he'd meet a woman where he is not the breadwinner. So this power dynamic is going to likely depend on how well Travis Kelce feels about his role as a man within this relationship. And then of course, who does pick up the check? Does Taylor Swift allow him to be the man in the relationship? Does she ever pick up the check? Would that be a turnoff for her? What do you guys think about that? Again, according to Psychology Today, most men would have a difficult time being in a relationship with a woman that out-earns them and out-earns them significantly. We're not talking about a small, wage gap here. It is quite glaring. So it is expected that there could be in the future some kind of, difficulty or challenge, particularly when it comes to Travis Kelce. That's going to be up to him. Now, with specific regard to well-being, according to Psychology Today, they noted that men's psychological well-being decreases when they're married to wives who make more money and thus are greater contributors to the total family income. Well, if you look at this family, what would Travis's income be for? I don't know. Her allowance? I mean, 1.1 billion compared to 40 million. Hey, for a lot of women out there, 40 million is a great wage. But to, that seems like lint in her pocket. I don't know. It seems like definitely according to the income, she is wearing the pants. Taylor is absolutely wearing the pants in this relationship. However, you see them together. There doesn't seem to be any conflict, at least not at this point. But it is something to look out for. There was research with Coughlin and Wade, according to this Psychology Today, a study where they studied men and women in this, non-traditional power dynamic. And again, men who saw or were raised in a traditional household, which it seems like Travis Kelce was raised in, they will struggle or statistically have struggled when women are making more than them. They found specifically that men with a more traditional masculinity ideology involved with women who earn more money were more likely to have lower quality relationships due to the importance that such men placed on such income disparity. I would love to hear what you guys think. I know for me as a matchmaker, the only time that this actually works is if that woman does not feel as if the guy has any issue with it or has resentments towards it, hidden resentments as well, right? Remember, we are witnessing an all part of Travis and Taylor's honeymoon phase. They just started dating in September, October, November, December, January, February, 7 months into the relationship, just past 6 months. Honeymoon phase typically is a 12 to 18 month courting period. This is the time that, rose-colored glasses are on. Oh, it's okay, everything's fantastic. The world is watching. But really, I can't imagine what Travis is thinking or what that experience is like for him being so masculine, for him being, typically the guy on top, typically feeling like, okay, he can take care of everything, where, you're dating a brand. Which, like, when you look at the fact that the girlfriend that you're dating literally brings in $122 million of brand value to an entire industry, that's insane. What is he thinking? What can he bring to the table other than pissed off, guys that would have wanted an opportunity to be with Taylor, and now their girlfriend dreams have flushed in the toilet? And what's Taylor bringing? She's bringing everything. She's bringing a new audience. She's bringing business ideas. His shirt sales have gone, his merchandise sales have gone up 400%. And it's actually stated and predicted economically that he can earn, again, up to $5 million more. What's $5 million to Taylor? What, like one section of a concert that she's doing, or like one state that's buying her Eras Tour ticket at the theater? She is currently on fire. And Taylor, if you're wearing the pants, well, you are wearing the pants, let's face it. You may not want to be wearing the pants, but unless you're meeting like a multi-billionaire, and there are some guys out there, but maybe cash and money and net worth isn't really what Taylor's after. If in order for this relationship to work, Travis has to be okay with the fact that she's out earning him. Even from a popularity standpoint, she's got 280 million followers. I think it's 279 million now, while he has 5.7 million currently on Instagram. Even the popularity, the fame, the money, they are not a match. However, the stars are aligned for these two. Would love to hear your thoughts on whether you think that Taylor is wearing the pants in this relationship, and will Travis and Taylor continue on this honeymoon phase, or will that, big wage gap become a challenge at some point in the future? Will he feel like there isn't anything that he can do for her that she cannot do on her own? I'm gonna bring an Andrew Tate statement here. I mean, not everybody's a fan of Andrew, but Andrew, number one, I don't think he would ever or could ever handle dating somebody like Taylor Swift. I think he would know already, yeah, I cannot be the man in that relationship. Whereas I feel like Travis has a little bit more of a down-to-earth, vibe. He obviously has great relationship with his family. The family accepts Taylor. We haven't seen any sign of any kind of trouble in paradise so far. So we're gonna keep a watch on that and continue to report in on this relationship dynamic. We are fans. We know that him being in the Super Bowl, my God, what kind of pressure is that? That's what I was thinking. She's on a win. I was kind of worried if he did not get into the Super Bowl, whether he would think, okay, there goes my fame. I've got nothing to contribute. But yeah, we're all in this ride. She's wearing the pants and looking good doing it. I think, Travis, that you continue to be the sweet guy that you are, the gentleman, make the plans, do what you can to, add value, because she doesn't need the monetary side. She needs the side that all women are looking for, aside from that safety and security that she already comes with. That's the package. She's the total package. And by all rights, he's also a total package, but just doesn't have the same net worth. So let's see how this goes. Would love to hear your comments, and we will be back for more Daily Break news very soon.